What's happening, White's Army? The Peacock's faithful need to buckle up right now because I've got 3 massive stories that are going to make your hearts race and your blood pressure spike. Brothers and sisters in white, what I'm about to tell you involves our rock-solid defender who just got destroyed on international duty, a superstar striker who rejected us for the most insane reason you've ever heard, and our goal-scoring machine who might be packing his bags as we speak. Listen up, Leeds faithful, because our Premier League survival, our attacking firepower, and our defensive stability are all hanging by a thread. We're talking about a center back who's been our wall all season getting absolutely torn apart, a forward who chose divine intervention over Elland Road, and a striker whose agent is already making phone calls behind closed doors. The atmosphere at LS11 is electric with anxiety right now. Can you feel it? That's the sound of thousands of peacocks holding their breath. If you bleed white and blue, smash that like button and subscribe because this roller coaster is about to go off the rails. Drop mod in the comments if you're ready for what's coming. The first bombshell involves our defensive general, who just experienced something so humiliating on international duty that even the press can't agree if he's a hero or a villain. White's Army, brace yourselves because our defensive warrior Joe Rodon just went through hell at Wembley. Our rock at the back, the man we trusted with our Premier League dreams, got ripped to shreds by The Guardian after Wales got demolished 3-0 by England. Can you believe this? The same Joe Rodon who's been immense for us since joining from Tottenham, the guy who rarely puts a foot wrong in our white shirt, was called staggeringly bad in his marking. The Guardian gave him a pathetic 3 out of 10 and said he provided nitrogen monoxide leadership whatsoever. They're saying our defensive general was lost out there like a Sunday league player. But wait, it gets crazier. Wales Online saw the complete opposite. They named him their star man with a 7/10 rating. How can the same player be both the worst and the best on the pitch? BBC Sport Wales and YCLWB Paldrode both gave him 6/10s, saying he actually prevented an even bigger humiliation. The Peacocks are divided right now. Is our defensive rock crumbling, or is this just media nonsense? Carl Darlow was between the sticks getting praised by Ian Wright for a magnificent save, while Ethan Ampadu played over an hour with mixed reviews too. 3 of our boys getting battered at Wembley. This is not what we needed before facing Burnley. The scariest part, they've still got to face Belgium on Monday in a crucial World Cup qualifier. Every single Leeds fan is praying they come back in one piece because we cannot afford to lose them. Daniel Farke must be pulling his hair out watching this disaster unfold. Think about it. Wales were 3 goals down in just 20 minutes. That's faster than it takes to grab a pint at Elland Road. Our defensive leader was supposedly marking thin air while England ran riot. The Welsh defense looked more open than a 24-hour McDonald's. And now some journalists want us to believe he was actually their best player. This controversy is tearing the fan base apart. Social media is going insane, with Leeds fans defending our boy while others are questioning if he's really Premier League quality. The timing couldn't be worse. We've got Burnley, West Ham, Brighton and Nottingham Forest coming up. But hold on tight, because what happened with our transfer targets is even more shocking. Peacocks, you're not ready for this. Remember that summer when we desperately needed firepower? When Jesse Marsch was begging for attackers? Well, Cody Gakpo, yes. The same Cody Gakpo who's now worth £43 million and tearing it up at Liverpool, just revealed the most bizarre reason for rejecting Leeds United. This is mental. The Dutch wizard literally let God decide his future through goals. Listen to this madness. He told himself if he scored 3 goals, he'd stay at PSV. 2 goals meant Leeds, 1 goal meant Southampton. We had a private jet waiting at Leeds Bradford Airport. The jet was ready. Victor Orta had everything prepared. And guess what happened? He scored the goals and thought that's it, I'm going to Leeds. But then came the 3rd goal, an own goal that got credited to him. Divine intervention or the biggest sliding doors moment in our history? This man has 27 goals in 98 Premier League games for Liverpool. 27 goals that could have been ours. Imagine if Gakpo had joined us instead of letting fate decide. We lost Rafinha, we were relying on Rodrigo Moreno, and we ended up getting relegated. 1 prayer, 1 own goal, and our entire history changed. The White's Army is furious hearing this. We could have had a world-class attacker, but lost him to a prayer. Journalist Rick Elfring confirmed we had everything ready: the jet, the contract, the medical team. But Gakpo never boarded that plane because apparently God wanted him to score a hat trick. This is the kind of transfer disaster that makes you want to scream at the heavens. The most painful part, he admits he was desperate and unnoured by our interest. He wanted to come. Southampton was also in the race, but we were his second choice after staying at PSV. Now he's scoring worldies for Liverpool in the Champions League, while we're fighting for Premier League survival. That own goal didn't just keep him at PSV, it changed the entire trajectory of Leeds United. We're talking about a player who would have solved our attacking problems. He's now playing alongside Mo Salah and Darwin Núñez while we're scraping for goals. Unbelievable! But wait until you hear what's happening right now with one of our current stars. This is IT, Peacocks. The ultimate betrayal might be brewing at Elland Road. Joel Pirro, our Golden Boot winner from last season with 19 goals, is being pushed out. His agent is actively talking to other clubs right now as we speak. Can you believe this? The man who scored 73 goals in 4 championship seasons, who started 36 of our 46 league games last year, has been benched for the last 5 league matches. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Lucas Mecha have taken his spot, and our Dutch magician can't even get a look in. Transfer correspondent Graham Bailey exclusively told Leeds United News, clearly, his agent is going to be talking to clubs now and working on it. This is happening, White's Army. The vultures are circling. Championship clubs are lining up to steal our goal machine. Graham Smythe is shocked that Pirro even stayed this summer. He thought we'd sell him along with Groove or Meslier. The 26-year-old turned down other offers in the summer because he believed in Leeds. And this is how we repay him, by making him watch from the bench while his agent desperately searches for an escape route. Patrick Kluivert loves this kid. He's got a contract until 2027, but what good is that when Fark won't even give him a chance? The man who spent his summer without Tanaka, both of them now frozen out of the starting 11. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Bailey said he'd be pretty amazed if Pirro leaves in January, but also admitted players want to play. You know what that means, don't you? It means the countdown has begun. Every championship club needing goals is watching this situation like hungry wolves. West Brom, Leicester, Southampton, they're all monitoring this. Our goal machine, who scored 7 assists on top of his 19 goals, is being wasted on the bench. Fark loves his finishing ability, but apparently that's not enough anymore. The clock is ticking and January is coming fast. How did we go from having the championship's Golden Boot winner to potentially losing him for nothing? This is criminal mismanagement at its finest, Peacocks. We spent £100 million in the summer, but couldn't find a way to keep our proven goal scorer happy. Make it make sense. The same player, who has hidden talents away from football according to reports, is now being disrespected like this. Our attacking depth is about to be decimated if we lose him. And get THIS Pirro hasn't just been good, he's been exceptional. His availability was fantastic last season, never missing games through injury. The consistency this man brought to our attack was invaluable. Now Fark prefers players who can pin the opposition, but what about goals? What about the MAGIC in the final third? This Dutch wizard has that special something that turns half chances into goals. Remember those crucial strikes against Leicester, against Ipswich, against Southampton, ALL Pirro. And now we're ready to throw it all away because he doesn't fit the profile. This is madness.